Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we dive into the video, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon. Let's dive in. I never thought silence could hurt this much. The kind that hums in your bones after a promise is broken. My father's voice still echoed in my head that morning. Of course, I'll walk you down the aisle, sweetheart. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Hook. 2 weeks before her wedding, Dad called. I have to go to your sister's career party instead. She smiled and said, I understand. Then she planned. He missed it. 2 weeks before my wedding, he called. His tone was practiced, almost cheerful. He said, my sister's career celebration fell on the same day. A corporate dinner of all things, and she really needed him there. He said she'd be devastated if he didn't show up, so he chose her again. I remember holding the phone, smiling like it didn't matter, telling him I understood. I even congratulated him for being such a supportive father. Then I hung up and sat on the floor staring at the half-packed wedding boxes. I didn't cry right away. I waited until it got dark. Then I broke. You'd think grief hits fast, but it doesn't. It creeps. Every time I saw the empty chair beside my dress, every time I imagined the aisle, the walk, the handoff, I felt it twist a little deeper. People offered solutions. Ask your uncle, maybe your mom. But no one understood. It wasn't about who walked me down the aisle. It was about who didn't. My sister Emma had always been the golden one, Daddy's favorite, the star, the perfect resume, the perfect smile. And me, the artsy one, the soft one, the one who took too long to grow up. It had always been that way. I just didn't expect it to follow me into marriage. A week before the wedding, I went to drop off some documents at my parents' house. That's when I overheard her. Emma laughing on the phone. Yeah, I told Dad she'd guilt him into coming if he didn't have an excuse, she said. I couldn't risk her stealing my spotlight again. Her words sliced through me. I stood there, hidden behind the half-open door, my heart still, not shattered, but frozen. I left quietly, drove home, and sat in silence. That night, I didn't rage. I planned. I called Daniel, my fiancé, and told him everything. He listened, then said, we'll make it ours. No drama, no begging my father. Just us. I stopped answering their calls. Stopped explaining. Let them think I was hurt and quiet. Let them believe they'd won. On the wedding day, I didn't expect emotion. But when the doors opened and I saw Daniel waiting, not just as a groom, but as the man who refused to let me fall, something in me steadied. The guests stood, the music rose, and then he walked toward me, met me halfway, and said softly, you never needed him. We walked the rest together, and in that quiet, I finally exhaled. After the ceremony, the pictures flooded social media. Me and Daniel, radiant, united. The caption I posted was simple. He walked me down the aisle and into the rest of my life. No mention of my father, no explanation, just truth in silence. Hook. The photos went viral. Dad called, voice cracking. Why didn't you tell me? She replied with one line that broke him. 2 days later, my father called. His voice cracked before I said a word. Why didn't you tell me? He asked. I could hear it. The shame, the confusion, the dawning realization. He'd seen the comments, people asking why he wasn't there. People praising Daniel for stepping up where a father didn't. I said only, you chose where you needed to be. But the real collapse came later when my mother found out why he'd really missed it. That Emma had tricked him. She told him everything I overheard. And suddenly the man who'd spent his life protecting her saw her for what she was. The golden one lost her shine. Their relationship cracked like glass. Emma called, crying, blaming me for turning Dad against her. But I didn't have to say a word. The truth did the talking. In the weeks after, my father tried to make amends. Messages, voicemails, gifts left at my door. But I didn't respond. Forgiveness, I realized, wasn't something I owed him. It was something I'd already given myself the day I walked without him. Sometimes revenge isn't fire. It's quiet. It's grace under the weight of betrayal. And the most painful punishment of all is letting them watch you live beautifully without them. That's what I did. That's what destroyed them.